Kingston High School, and I've been playing the golf ever since I've been a little youngster. I've loved the game forever.
Another edition of the Brother Charlie program.
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike.
All right, folks, looks like we're on. Welcome to the Let's Go Fishing Show. We're proud to be here. Glad to have you with us tonight. You see, you got Mike with me here, and it's just us two. We don't have Wesley to back us up tonight, so Mike, you don't fumble.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we don't have any backup. So
you gotta get him ready for Cherokee.
Yeah,
he's resting.
Yeah, I guess that's a good philosophy of what's going on right there. Yeah, he's resting. Yeah, Wesley's got a tournament Saturday at Cherokee. It's I think the first Bass Pro Shop that they've had. But anyway, we're registered, signed up. Now all we got to do is just get ready to go.
That's right.
The only bad thing about it, they got 247 boats in as of yesterday, and I think we was 246.
Well, there no need to be in no hurry then, is
Ain't no need to be in no hurry, Mike. That's exactly right. That's, yeah, we could probably leave here at 8 o'clock and still get there in plenty of time to blast off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it won't be that bad. They do a good job of getting you in, getting you out. And, no telling how far we'll have to park to get a parking place.
What was the record that they had up there back when the MB was running the reader tournament there?
I think we had 289 or maybe a little over. Yeah, it was almost 300 boats, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, one tournament up there.
Yeah.
Sure was. Shucks, if you'll remember, I had to see. I think I put my boat in and had to drive back out of the parking lot, plumb over on the other side of the dam, and then come back. And back in them days, a lot of us fished by ourselves.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
So the slough there at the boat ramp was just full of empty boats floating around.
That's right.
You know, when you'd catch you a ride out, when you got back to the dock, you'd catch a ride with somebody else, and they'd idle you by your boat, and you'd jump in, and they just kept, as you put them in, they just kept pushing them out, you know, and if the wind was up, just a little breeze coming through there, why, it'd be just about out of the slough, you know, or washed up on the bank there somewhere or something, you know. But it's all good. You know, back them days, things was, I mean, you know, it was hopping. I mean, just like it is now. It's worse now than it was. And you take and throw 200, 150, 200 boats in a place that can't handle but 100, then you know. But they'd parked us up there at Cherokee, like I said, way over to the east or the west side end of the dam and that area, and then back up into the campground everywhere in the grass and under the power lines and anywhere they could find a place to put you.
It makes a difference when the lake's full too.
Oh yeah, you ain't kidding, because if the lake was down quite a bit, shucks, they'd just be, instead of 3 rows of traffic through there, mostly you could put 5 rows, 6. You know, and that helped a whole lot. But anyway, got to get Wesley up there, him and his little partner there Saturday morning. I think it's supposed to be raining Saturday morning.
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So I'm good.
Hurricane coming through down there now, and supposed to be here tomorrow evening, and rain Saturday and Sunday. Said we was gonna get an inch of rain. I don't know whether we'll get it or not. I just hope you got a good rain suit.
Yeah. Yeah, unlike you. I hope I have too.
Take your umbrella.
No.
You're going to sit there in the captain's chair and drive them around, and you might as well just bring your umbrella.
Yeah. Well, I've got an old rain suit that I've had that Baxter Runner would give me years ago. And at that time, it was the top of the line, but it's, shuck, that thing's 25, I'd say 20, 25 years old, and it's kind of lost its luster, so I've got to get me a new one. Here at some time, I may tell Sherry I need my early Christmas present.
Yeah, there you go.
And then and I'm telling you, these rain suits has gone out of sight. Out of sight. You're talking $260, $270, $80 for the bibs, and another same amount. They're $500, $600, and some of them even higher than that. So anyway, I've got one of them $20 frog togs that I use in the summertime. I guess I'll wear that Saturday. It'll keep you dry. Now, don't get me wrong. They'll keep you dry. But they're not real tough. You don't want to be getting around something that could pick a hole in it, because it doesn't take a whole lot. But they're pretty comfortable in the summertime. Keep the dew off of you, sprinkle of rain and that kind of thing. But yeah, these rain suits, man, they have got really expensive. Sure have, like everything else. Okay, I want to say hello to Dad, Bill, Paul Harrison, and Larry Melton. Now, Larry, I hope you're watching. I need you to send me your phone number. Text me your phone number, and hopefully we didn't have any. I want to verify on those stickers that you paid for, the decals of the Let's Go Fishing. I want to make sure I got the colors right. I think it was 2 blacks, a silver, and a white. But we didn't have any blacks made, but they're made now, and I'll have them tomorrow. And as soon as I get home with them, I'll give them to the wife to put in the mail. And text me your phone number, and I appreciate you hanging with us down there last weekend. Larry showed up at the weigh-in, and then came right back, or that morning at the blast-off, and then came back that afternoon to the weigh-in.
Yeah.
So I appreciate him doing that, and I got to get him his decals, the Let's Go Fishing, and I should have brought them over here to the show tonight, folks, and showed you the 5 or 6 colors we've got in those decals. They're looking good. I've seen about a dozen or more of them put on their vehicles, and they look good. And I've got one on my truck now on the driver's side. I think I'm going to put one over on the passenger side. And you got those headrests in the back seat back there, and you don't even, you couldn't see out of them if you wanted to.
No,
so
sure, okay.
just put a sticker there on the window outside and right behind that, and be just fine. But the ones we got looks dang good. They got the white, the silver, the red. Chartreuse, and what was that other color? An off green, kind of the green that's on my cap that I wear. Kind of like a lime green or something like that. It looks good. It looks good. But got some more coming in tomorrow, and we're just going to keep on with those things. If you call me, mail, call me, give me your address, and I'll see if I can't get you one. And like I said, they're $5 a piece, and we're doing that so we can keep the show going. So, but it's a good looking decal. I mean, it's a Let's Go Fishing, and it's got a nice fish on it. I've showed you some of the prototypes, but we changed them a little bit, and I think, oh yeah, that was another thing. I told him to make us a bunch of orange ones, Mike. So we'd have them. And let me get this thing out of here. Now this is the orange color that we're going to have, but it'll have the new fish design like this red one does, which looks a whole lot better. And but it's got the Tennessee orange, and I may wind up with one of them over on the other side of my window, and that kind of thing. So we're gonna see how it works out, Mike. I wished I'd have brought them with me. I do have several in my laying on the countertop there, and go from there. All righty. What else you got, Mike?
Well, what's the fishing report you got?
Oh, the fishing report. Okay. Let's see what the fishing report. Remember, Zach's Rustic Flags and Woodcrafts, folks. You know, that phone number is on the screen there, and prices 19 by 37 is a large, $100. I guess it's whichever these 5 or 6 that you want. 13 by 24 and a half is a medium, is 85, and 9.5 by 18 and a half is a small, and that's 75. Types of flags available. Red line is for the firemen, blue line is for the cops, white line is for paramedics, green line is veterans, traditional American, and Gaston flag, don't tread on me, and can customize any flag for additional $25 fee. Flags coming soon. There's flags for nurses, the flags with different stencils, and also some crosses. So do remember that. Give that young man a call. We have a display here on the American flag. Looks really good. Okay, Mike, since you have to have the fish report, since you bombed out down there last Saturday at Watts Bar.
Well, we didn't bomb out. We caught one.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, Jeff did finally on that. That one I caught wouldn't keep, but he caught that one keeper on the whopper flopper.
Oh,
I
is
didn't
that
tell
right?
Wesley that because he'd get excited.
Yeah, I know. He's got 2 or 3 of them dad blame things, but anyway, yeah. Shoot. I'll say one thing for them. They sure do create a lot of racket and throwing water everywhere. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It probably runs more fish off than it catches, but I don't know. Let's see what we got on Watts Bar, the weekly fishing report on 105.7news.com. Let's see. Reservoir conditions. The lake is at normal level. Water temperature is in the mid-60s to low 70s. Crappie. Most crappie are being caught around deeper docks, blowdowns, and open water sunken brush are also good areas to catch crappie. Most crappie located near brush will be 10 foot or deeper. The bass fish channel cuts where the current has a greater influence. Fish around grass beds, topwater lures, plastic worms, and crankbaits are good. Fishing is slow for many anglers, but is improving. Catfish fishing is good. Drift in the main channel with meaty baits when the current is present. Bluegill fish around docks or along rock bluffs, use worms or crickets for baits. Striped bass use shad or artificial lures in the tailwater or upper river. Some stripers are being caught in the mid-lake. Walleyes. Some walleyes are being caught near the tailwater below Fort Loudon Dam. Okay. Speaking of the tailwaters below the dam, folks, you know, that's dangerous water. You want to be careful. You get up real close to that dam and you're thinking, well, it's, you know, going to push you back downstream. It works the opposite. It pulls you in closer. So you want to be real careful when you're fishing below the dam anywhere that's discharging water, because it does have an effect to pull you back in towards the.
You got a backward eddy.
You got a backward eddy, sure has. So you want to be careful. Wear your life jacket, and you don't want to be in there without some kind of motor power.
Yeah, and when that horn blows, you best get clear.
Yeah, so they're fixing to drop a lot more water out there. So do be careful if you're fishing below the dam, or intention of fishing below the dams anywhere, if they're discharging water for sure. Okay, Dale Hollow conditions. Fishing is slow, the water temperature is 70 degrees and the lake is falling. Smallmouth bass. A few smallmouth are being caught on swim baits and topwater baits on the main lake on channel points. Largemouth bass. A few good largemouth are being caught in the grass and shallow wood, grass and in shallow wood, while fishing jigs and soft plastics in about 5 to 10 feet of water. Crappie. A few crappie are being caught in the rivers while fishing minnows around sunken brush and 15 feet of water. Walleye. Several walleyes are being caught while jigging spoons on drops in 35 to 40 feet of water. And then we'll move on to Center Hill. Reservoir conditions. Fishing is slow. The water temperature is about 71 degrees and the lake is falling. Bass. A few bass are being caught on shaky heads while fishing channel banks in 25 feet of water. Walleye. A few walleye are being caught while trolling night crawlers on flats in 28 to 32 feet of water. And crappie. A few crappie are being caught on minnows around fallen trees in 12 foot of water. There you go, Mike. Pretty good report.
Pretty good report.
You
know, after we fished down there Saturday, and then I took Jeff and went up to North to try them a while, and man, we was expecting to burn them up, and we throwed everything in the book at them there, and then finally got on a few fish up there, but I seen one other boat out there fishing.
Man, thank goodness for.
I didn't see nobody walleye fishing.
Yeah.
There was a boat anchored up over there in a cove. Seen his lights, but it looked like a pontoon boat or something maybe. But I seen one other boat that was out there fishing. And I could see why. I mean, it was really tough. We fished 2 or 3 places, and Jeff finally caught that first one, and we moved around, and I finally got on another place up next to Bear Hole there, and fished around on it, and I caught a dandy largemouth off of it, and I think I ended up catching 5 smallmouth off there, or 4 smallmouth, and a red eye, and had one little bitty one there. I don't even think we filmed it, smallmouth, but the baits that we was thinking that they'd be hitting, never got a strike on them. I ended up, the only thing I could get a hit on was that black, just solid black. I tried brown, you know. I started out with a watermelon red with that moon up and everything. Figured for sure that they'd be on.
Yeah. But they wasn't on it.
Wasn't on them at all. And he just beat all I ever seen up there on that. And I think I come down toward 19 and fished around in that area there, and finally got on some, I think 4 other fish there that I caught. And of course we missed a few fish, you know. You get strikes and jerk and miss them, or they get off on things, but it's something else there that I couldn't believe that them fish wasn't, I mean, just really wearing it out up there. That water temperature 72 degrees, but the fish had shallowed up some from what we had been sitting out there in 28, 30 foot of water. Seemed like the fish that we was catching was more in there in that 10 to 15 foot range.
Mm-hmm.
So they've shallowed up some because that water's cooled down. So
Yeah.
By the next moon, man, it ought to be terrible up there. But like I say, I figured everybody'd be up there walleye fishing, but didn't see a one.
Right. Well, several things could have, deer hunting, ball games, not biting good, the fish. A lot of reasons why there wasn't many people there, but that's kind of the way we like it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The only bad thing I hate about it is it's supposed to rain here Saturday night and
Yeah.
So,
Friday night and Saturday night both.
yeah. So we'll see. We got, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a break, Dylan, and then we'll go to the IOUE tournament that we fished this past Saturday out at Watts Bar down at the dam. We'll show that, okay? It's basically the weigh-in, but we're going to show it. All righty. Hey folks, here at Tim's Tires, there's the times that they're open. The day, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some four-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want. So keep that in mind. Then here we get into the light truck, automobiles, that kind of thing. So just walk through here and give you a quick look at what they've got in stock here. I mean, it's it's just, I don't know, man. They must be a couple of thousand tires in here right now, if not more. Sizes, shapes. You truckers, you know the word. This is the place to get your tires for your trucks. And these over here, getting a little bigger sizes. Light trucks, heavier automobiles, this kind of thing. And as you can just see back through there, it's just, heck, I don't know, this building's probably about 300 feet, one end to the other, and they're wall to wall. Remember Tim's Tires, folks. That's down here on Highway 27 on your way into Harriman, and get the best deals they're going. So give them a call, price check, whatever you want to, and if you want a special tire that they might not have, you could, they'll definitely get it for you. Tim's Tires. Let people know what we represent.
That's what we're all about. We do try to do an honest day's work for the people, and we've got operators from all over the DOE sites, TDA sites, the outside contractors. We're just about everywhere you see a heavy piece of equipment, good chance that you'll see an operating engineer on it, rather it be Barnhard. I'd like to mention them, All Crane, and all of them that's signatory to us. We have over 100 contractors that's signatory to us, so I definitely appreciate those guys all the way in Chattanooga, Kingsport, Tullahoma, throughout all the way up to Johnson City. So we do cover a big area, and just let us know if we can be any help to local contractors that come through these areas. We'll definitely send you some people.
All right, David. I appreciate all those good words, and we'll get this on the air, and I want to thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, folks, we're here at the IOUE annual tournament. Got all these operators down here. Got a pretty good crowd, looks like, this morning. Fog's not got us held up, so we're going to get these guys in the water and get out here and get started. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you there, Steve.
All right. Where's Troy Duncan?
He's putting his boat in right now.
Oh, heck. Hey, tell him to leave the plug out.
All right. Leave the plug out down there.
All right. Paul, you fishing with David Ray?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Uh-oh. I feel sorry for you. I mean,
Well, thank
you'll be all right, I hope.
Do what?
Paul, don't let him hook you on the back cast.
All right, brother.
All right. Good to see you all this morning.
Brandon, good.
Oh, heck, Chig, you just broke my camera. That gummit, son of a gun.
Yeah. Doing good. Yeah.
All right, folks, we hope to get back with you later with some fish and on the line and get the weigh-in going here this afternoon.
I talked to Jason Foster. He told me what to do down here.
Uh-oh. There's a ringer right there.
We're going to pray before we blast off this morning. Go ahead, Brother Tony.
I may pray for you, not that well. Let's pray. Precious Father in heaven, almighty and everlasting God, Father, we just like to thank you for being God all by yourself.
Yes.
Even in this year of turmoil, Father, you allow us to be able to come out and fellowship together.
Yes,
we
Lord.
can get out on the water and fish, Father, and we just thank you for that opportunity.
Yes.
Father, we also ask that you would have your mercies with us as we're out there today. Keep everybody safe.
Yes,
let us
Father.
have a good time, and let us always remember to rejoice upon your Son,
Yes.
our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Yes,
Amen.
Lord. Amen. All right, folks, we're here at the weigh-in. I'm afraid we might have done missed the top bag. Or is he weighed in yet?
No, he hasn't.
Okay, good, good. That's good. That's good.
All right, next. Just make sure you get everybody's name.
Yeah. That'll be Steve Cox and
Of course, I
Wesley.
wouldn't cheat since Alvin Nichols.
Steve Cox.
On a day
Yeah.
like everybody's had, if you caught fish, you done really well.
Brother, you ain't kidding. I'm telling you what.
Are they doing largemouth or clunker?
Yeah,
They are? Okay.
yeah.
$4.26. I'm gonna weigh smallmouth.
We still ain't got no paper? I can run up and get some.
$2.70 on his lunker, Brown.
My truck's up top of the hill.
You said, all right.
Yep, Steve Cox.
Yeah. Large mouth
Who's
barely
that?
did hit
It's
15, that small mouth barely did hit 18.
Ball field.
Yeah. Well, you sacked him, didn't you? You sacked him, didn't you?
Finally.
Huh?
Finally.
I'll tell you what, that's a heck of a bag.
We fished. He fished the high school for 2 years, and we fished another fellowship trail.
Yeah.
And that's our big. That'd be our biggest bag right there.
Well,
Who's that? Go ahead.
all right. Well, here's the winning bag. Looks like to me, folks. I'm telling you. Yeah, buddy.
God almighty, son.
Yeah.
Good ounce. What's your name, young man?
McKinney and Thurston.
1078.
1078.
Which one then you want to wait for big fish, Freddie?
Man.
Or you want to weigh a couple of them?
Goodness gracious.
Try this one first.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
That's 258. Remember that for just a second.
258.
Try that large one right there. It might be a little bigger. Yeah,
258.
Yeah, maybe that because he looks fatter. I'll cheat you on that one. You've done good. That's 244.
44.
What do you think? If you're happy, I am. You want to weigh all of them? What about that big smallmouth there?
Smallmouth poor for some reason.
He just 254. What was that other one? 258. You better stick with that. That's a good bag, buddy. You're doing good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Troy Duncan.
268 all day long. That's a good fish. Throw that back.
Joey Shorty, you didn't catch that on top water. Huh? Oh, heck. Dang.
Anybody else?
No, I'll be checking out way out. We don't embarrass nobody.
I was about to carry mine down there when I seen that bag come through here. I was like,
heck.
It's just a fishing tournament.
Yeah, just a tournament. I see somebody walking.
All right, folks, while they're tallying up the weights here,
Here comes somebody.
Here comes another one. Here.
Lay this on here. We won't zero out on him.
All right.
David called me a little while.
Yeah. Here comes a young man in here with a big fish.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
That's a nice fish.
That's a nice one. Oh.
336.
336. That young. There it is.
What's your name, young man?
That looks like the big fish for the tournament.
Tyler or Skyler?
Skyler.
You got it, buddy.
All right.
Actually, his tongue is moving around on my finger.
All right.
212.
Jason and Tony.
212. Are there anybody else?
Not that I seen.
That young man, he's got lucky.
Yeah. He. That's a nice one.
That's a real nice one.
All right. We'll wait here a minute while they're tallying up the scores here.
They got first place.
Say them names again, David.
Terry Snowland and McKinney.
All right. Got you.
Got first place.
First place.
Here's your trophy. That's all you're going to get. Good job.
Yeah, hold that up there, man. That's a nice looking plaque there, I'm telling you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
He's crappie fishing. I bet you money on it.
That little guy in that orange shirt.
Great. That's what Mike does. You don't. Yeah, he's a truck. He decided to go crappie fishing.
I think that young man right there in that orange shirt had the big fish.
There you go, young man. $160 for a big fish.
Golly bun. Good. Great. Congratulations, buddy. Dang it.
For real.
Hey.
Good job, buddy. Count up for first, second, third.
Gee whiz.
Get $191.
Oh, no kidding. Thank you, brother.
Good job.
I'll write that down.
Skylar got
And if I would have got it,
Oh, shoot.
What was your weight, Steve?
470, something I think it was, 470 something, I believe it was. Which weighed in 2, yeah. Yeah, I had another 2-pounder on and jumped off, yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Off the boat, I've been with somebody looking for it.
All right. David.
You're leaving him hanging there.
Yeah.
Good job, young man.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Y'all welcome to stop and get a hamburger and a hot dog. Right there at our training site. You know,
304 there on the right.
What's that?
Where 304 comes in on your right, if you head back toward the interstate.
Here. Get 15 more. The count was off, and there's, I don't know how Ernie done that. I
There's
just
a
went
Dollar
with what.
General right before it, or I'm sorry, right after. You can see it on the corner, turn right beside it, go up over the hill. As soon as you come up over the hill, about a mile down, it's on the right.
Huh.
There you go, young man.
How much did they win?
$384.
Golly,
Plus
bum.
Big fish, didn't he?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Skylar got big fish.
Tyler got big
Good
fish.
job, young man.
Yeah.
How many boats
Congratulations,
you
gentlemen.
Hey, and that trophy stays in the boat that you borrowed from me.
Yeah. That's what I told them. I said, prove you wrong. It ain't
All right.
it's just
Thank you, guys.
Come get us a hamburger and hot dog.
Yeah.
Congratulations, young man.
All right. We're going to get up here and do up the boat.
16.
Good to see y'all, gentlemen.
See you.
All right, folks, we're back, and you know, we had a good time down there last Saturday, and enjoyed seeing a lot of those guys I've worked with years back, and getting to see all them for a few minutes. We had a good time, had a good laugh, and kind of cut up a little bit. But the fishing was tough, Mike. Mike got up late. He came in late, and let's see, he got in the water late. We was already gone, and then so you was 15 minutes past 2 o'clock. I don't know what happened till you watched them, but you was late coming in.
I thought we didn't weigh into 3.
No, it was 2 o'clock. But anyway, you was there and participated. That's good. But you know, the guys that won that thing caught their fish on a little old Squire Bill crankbait. And the 2 fish that Wesley and I had caught on the jig, and you caught, say Jeff caught one, or you caught a non-keeper and he caught a keeper.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you just have to be on the right, throwing the right thing and be at the right place down there right now. There seem to be bait fish, minnows running around everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
So, you know, it's just one of them kind of deals.
That lake has got more shad than any lake around here right now.
Yeah, good possibility. I mean, I know it's got a lot of bait fish in it, and that just makes the fishing better. Sometimes it makes them a little harder to catch, but you know, they got plenty to eat, that's for sure. But anyway, you know, we had a great time, and can't wait to do it again.
Sure.
Sure can. All right, now, Mike, let's show another break, and let's go to that film that you shot on Saturday night on Norris.
Okay.
All right, Dylan, take us to another sponsor, would you?
Reynolds Racing. See what Glenn's got going on.
Hey, folks, here at Edgemore Outdoors, we're going to run inside and shoot some film. Don't forget Edgemore Outdoors over here on Edgemore Road. Hey, folks, we're in here at Edgemore Outdoors. Man, the place has been packed with people. The reason being because this is the best sporting goods store this side of the Mississippi River. So if you want to get in here and get you something, you better come by. See Jim and Vance and Jeannie here at the Edgemore Outdoors. They've got everything you might need to fish with, whether it be from a boat or from the bank or whatever. Rods, reels, the walls are lined with baits, tackle. I mean, just great store. Jim's been a sponsor of the show for a long time, and we really appreciate him and his family. And but do get by here and visit with them at Edgemore Outdoors. Live bait, just everything in the world. We'll just take a little quick stroll down through here. Jim said he was tired of seeing Vance on the TV every Thursday night, so he wanted me to get somebody besides him. I'll take that back. He didn't say that, but I thought about it. All right, Vance, what kind of special you got for us today?
Got all kinds of specials in here today.
Got all kinds of specials today. Anything in particular? Got a good sale on reels, rods?
We got some, we've been selling a bunch of these Corrados and Shimano SLX reels with the digital chips in them here lately.
Mm-hmm.
We got them in right and left. And
okay.
We got a few of them right now, but it's a good reel. One of them's $189.99 and the other one's $249.99.
That's guaranteed not to backlash, is that right?
Well, you need to set the reel correctly, but when you set the reel right, it is really hard to backlash them. It works really well. We tested them when they come out to make sure that everything worked good. We got them.
Okay.
And they've been going good for us here.
Good deal, Vance. And that price on that's what?
There's one of them is $189.99 and the other one's $249.99.
All right. All right, Vance, we appreciate it. Folks, do get by here and visit Edgemoor Outdoors. Can't go wrong. I think you'll be well satisfied once you come in the door. Just a minute. Now, Vance, what's this other reel you got here?
We've also got the new Shimano Metanium MGLs. They didn't have them in right hand. We got some left hands right now, and we got the rights coming in. They're $419.99. It's the price on those.
I'm assuming that's a good price from what I've been hearing that these things run.
This is one of the top of the line reels that Shimano makes here, and it's got their new Core Solid technology, and it's all one piece.
I'm glad you let me get Wesley in the truck before you drug that out. If you want one. I appreciate you, Vance. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you,
we'll see y'all Thursday night. I know it wasn't working. Something bad wrong. It ain't working.
Invalid entry. Invalid entry.
It's plugged up over there.
Sure ain't working.
Invalid entry. Invalid entry.
That light should be, when you punch it,
clear. And then turns red.
Yeah.
It's white.
Her phone ain't working, is it? It's working now.
There you go.
Is somebody on the line for us?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I heard a phone ring and I didn't know.
Oh, that was on the...
Go ahead. All right, good deal. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I guess we're back.
We're back, too.
Yeah, we're going to show the pictures. Old Tony Gallagher got some crappie there. We're going to show that right quick, and then we'll go to the film that Mike shot on Norse. There they are, Mike.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes me hungry just looking at them.
I know what you mean. He got 4 or 5 nice ones there. 6, maybe. Ain't nothing wrong with that mess of crappie.
No, shoot, no.
So, yeah, he said just for me to just keep you on this bass fishing as long as I could.
Yeah.
I told him I'd do my best.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Lord. All right, Dylan. Tony, congratulations, brother. I'm glad to see you got to catch them. And they wasn't down there but a few hours, he said. Something, I don't remember what it was. Something happened there and he had to quit early. But anyway, we'll go to the film on Norse and see how that turned out, Mike.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Jeff's got our first fish here. Or either it got him. I'm not sure which one.
I think it got me.
It got him, he said. But anyway, you can see that moon. It's a little bit past full moon, but we fished out our wash bar today. Didn't catch but one, but come up here and try to catch a few. So we're going to see if we can catch a few more. That was on that purple looking jig?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll get back after them here if we can get that off and see if we can get a few more. Oh, I touch that lip. Oh, watch it. Oh, goodness. Oh, he's mean, I'm telling you. What do you think of that? He's 18 incher. Nice. Long. Ain't that fat, though. Goodness, my goodness. We need a lot more of them. Woo. Don't wet that. Wet that. Open that lip. Open that lip. Now then, you mean rascal. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's right through the snout. That's pretty good in there. Watch it. Jonas, he's bad and mean, I'm telling you. Woo, get in there. That young rascal. All right, back here, you little rascal. Oh. Weird owl hauling. Coyote going on it. See what it says there. Still on no black.
How's that? That's better.
That can go 5 or 6 pounds.
Yeah, boy, that's a nice one.
Yeah, big old large man. My goodness. Going back maybe up, get a little bigger. Make some more living. Okay. Get him back. Yeah. I keep it hearing. Another good one.
Okay, Mike.
He said I wore him out there, kind of resting on me a little bit there. And,
so you caught more than you got filmed?
Yeah.
Well, that's
I think we ended up with 10 altogether.
Yeah.
If I ain't mistaken, counting the one Jeff caught. I got 5 off one spot and 4 off another, and then Jeff got that one off.
Okay.
Other place up there.
Right.
So, it was, like I say, I couldn't believe it was a little cool, but man, it was a perfect night. Hardly a breeze blowing, just a little bit, and it's that moon was shining like it was. I just figured for sure that they'd be heating that watermelon up. Never got a strike on it. Tried the green pumpkins and I don't know, it's purples and mixed colors, red and black, and we tried a little bit of everything, the copper crawl and all that. Couldn't get a bite on nothing. Finally drug that black back out, and I even throwed the black with the copper and the black with the gold. It's solid black. It had to be solid black or you wasn't getting a strike on it.
Well, Mike, we've known for a long time that color means everything up there.
Yeah.
I mean, it just, you got to finagle around the least little thing. Sometimes will make the whole world of difference.
Yes, sir.
In that clear water. It surely will.
Well, I told the Z-hogs there it would orange on them and some with chartreuse and stuff, thinking maybe they just need something with a little bit of color on the tips of it or something. Never got the first bump on it.
Shucks, well, I wished I'd have came on up there and fished with you now that I know what this rain's going to do this weekend. I just got lazy there, and which I laid out all my night fishing stuff, so I had to reloaded the boat and that kind of thing. So I said, heck, just roll with it, and we'll see how Wesley and them do it Saturday. But yeah, I wished I'd have come on up there. I hate that I missed it. That was good. It was a good night for it.
It sure was. It
sure
was.
had a lot of bites. Folks, remember Givens Creations Company, Rain Givens. The number's on the bottom of the screen there. Making these decals for us, and I don't know what I'm sure she's capable of making about anything you want to make. So if you want to give her a call, there's the number on the screen, and if you got something I like that orange color. I think I'll get her to fix me a few of those orange ones up with the good fish in it, and put one on the other side of my window, Mike. Yeah, leave a will. All righty. Mike, anything you want to add?
No, not really. Just have to stay after them, is all I know.
Yeah, that's a fact. Shucks, there's something else I was going to mention there. Do remember, the what, Dylan? The what? Oh, Reynolds, yeah. Reynolds Racing and Marine. I talked to Glenn today. They still got the Bullet down there, the used Bullet, good looking boat. 2 or 3 people. I haven't seen it up personally myself. I had Wesley to shoot that picture for me, and I've had 2 or 3 people tell me that I talked to about it, said it's a nice rig. He's got that as a used boat. He's also got a couple of those high school specials made by Express. Still got those. Got a center console down there. I think it's a 19, maybe a 21 footer. But do get by there. And, there again, he wanted me to express to you that if you're thinking about buying a boat come spring, and, with this COVID thing, a lot of businesses are slow right now because some of their employees may have it or been exposed to it, and they have to quarantine and this, that, and the other. I mean, it's slowed down everything. We all know that. So, but if you're thinking about trading boats come spring and you want to pick out the colors and stuff that you want, go by and see them. Go by down there and, sit down there for a few minutes and draw a picture or write out what you want and don't want, and so they can get it fixed up for you.
Yes.
So, that's the way that works, and you won't have to wait. You go down there in the spring, and they're covered up. You're 3 months out.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. 14 to 18 weeks to get a boat, and if you order one now, 4 months, 3-4 months before you get it.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. Let's see, something else we got coming up here pretty quick.
All the vendors that they buy their stuff from, the steering and all the other parts that they put on a boat, it's hard for them to get parts from out.
Yeah. Same scenario. You know, a lot of the people that manufacture, that supplies us with their parts and this, that, and the other accessories and things. You know, they're just short-handed and people not there to manufacture anything.
That's right.
So when the last one's gone, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of thing. Let's see. I was going to remind you all of something that's coming up here. We know Halloween's coming up here at the end of the month. Want to watch out for that. Anyway, we're going to get off of here and show the rest of our sponsor commercials, and we've got some stuff for rentals to show, and Pamela Ann's Fudge and Candies. They're in Oliver Springs. We do remember them. Let's see. There's something else I was going to mention. Done the fishing report. Anyway, if you're out on the water, do remember to wear your life jacket. Be smart, be safe, and be careful. God bless you all, and we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Hey folks, I'm here at Reynolds Racing and Marine, 620 Ray Street here in Kingston. Got Mr. Glenn Reynolds here with us. Glenn, tell us about this beautiful Bullet boat sitting here.
Okay, this is the latest deal. It's called SST. It's 21 foot long. Has a lot of key features inside. It's got three coolers, so you keep your beverages plenty cool. Got a little wider front end up front. And it's got the recessed foot pedal for the new Spotlight trolling motors that I'm going to try to sell Steve one.
Yes, sir.
And it's a pretty silver and red.
Boy, it's beautiful. It really is.
Got the new 250R.
250R on that thing, folks. Man, this thing looks sharp.
That's just one boat. Of course, we got it in the background here.
Yeah.
We've got several side-by-sides.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And then...
there's the big 5-seater. That's a 5-seater. Man. Dadgone it, Glenn.
A lot of side-by-sides.
Yes, sir.
And then we've got, of course, this is
Allison.
This is the Allison Color Pro Series.
Yeah.
It's called a Pro Elite.
Pro Elite. Okay.
And it's got, I guess here is some of the. You can get this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Got a TV screen in the front, Glenn.
Yeah. And then it raises it up. It's called an E-pad.
Right.
And Allison has a patent on this, I think. And you can raise it up where you can, if you're a tall guy, you can still see
it. Yeah, yeah.
That's sort of unique. And then, of course, we've got the Allisons and the Bullets on this side.
Right. Oh, man. We've got the twin yellows here, don't we?
Got the twin yellows. One's yellow and white, one's yellow and black. This one will be in Mercury's brochure. I went down and made some pictures at Joe River Lake, and it should be coming up pretty soon in the brochure.
Right, right.
And of course, it has the E-pad, it has a spot lock. I call it Ultrex.
Right.
Now this is called a 21 RDC. It's a raised deck, real console. And it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and it's
one of my favorites.
It's a beautiful boat.
Good.
Yes, sir.
And now it's got the new 300R on it.
300R, man.
And, but we can mix and match.
Country Fresh Foods. You may not know the name, but you definitely know the taste. Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store, Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come enjoy the taste you have loved for years at Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts in Oliver Springs, a division of Country Fresh Foods.
let's go fishing. You know it's really great, let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes, let's go fishing. It's easy when you try, floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike.